and I met before you joined Standout Job Search Coaching Program. Where were you at in your career? Where were you at in your job search?
I was somebody who had spent the last decade at the same organization, and I had been successful. I had made it to a management level role, and things were fine. And it was the kind of organization that you could stay at for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. When I came to that conclusion, you know what? It's time to see what other opportunities are out there. I found myself in a job market that I had never navigated before. I wasn't getting interviews. And when I did, I was just falling flat. It was embarrassing. I did the thing we do when we don't know what to do, Google search.
Right?
So I Google searched job interviews and you came up.
And so then you joined the program, right? And so tell me a little bit about your experience, some of the revelations you had. What were some of those impacts you experienced in the program, getting that coaching?
There are so many things I appreciate about you, your team, and the program. But what I needed, and you all responded, I needed things in the moment. I don't know if you remember, but I'm like, I have an interview in 24 hours, 48 hours. It's this level. Madeline, can you look at this? Or, and your team responded, and you have a full program. You can go A to Z, right? And I had to go J, L, X, back to A. And your program was that flexible.
I love that. And what was really cool was also seeing your transformation around the types of roles you were pursuing. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I didn't know what I wanted. Your program helped me identify that. And I'm still in that equity, diversity, and inclusion, but I'm doing it in an industry that never would have crossed my mind. I went from pediatric healthcare to construction, and it's been amazing. I used to think respect was a title and a certain level of salary. I found myself chasing that in the start of my job search. But what I've discovered is respect and, inclusion. And I know these things, I teach these things, but for myself as a job applicant, I started to understand them for myself. And so the results that I've had, I make more money. Yes, I do. And it's great, but it's not what you call expensive money, right? You have that phrase, expensive money. Is it going to cost you more to earn that salary? And I've been able to learn things around negotiation that I didn't even know you could do, let alone that they would work. From the moment that I started to interview with my company and start to engage with them, I felt like that empowered applicant, so that when I came into that role, they already saw me and knew me as that subject matter expert, that level. And I've been able to come in to the company as a trusted leader. I've been able to own my own time, lead my own strategies, and become friends with my colleagues in an entirely new industry that I knew nothing about, that I'm still learning. I didn't know that you could negotiate after you got the job.
Yeah.
I thought you had to wait till the next time they do annual performances and you get what you get. Your program helped me understand that because I can be that job shopper, because I can be that high caliber applicant where the company wants me, that I can come in knowledgeable and prepared and tell them, here's the value that I will bring. How do we get there together? And the company's engaged with me the entire time.
For the people out there who are watching, they're considering joining the program, and it's a commitment, financial, time-wise. What would you say to someone who's on the fence?
I know my work. I do good work. I just wasn't getting through the job interview process as strong as I knew I could. And so if you're on the fence, when that job or that opportunity comes up, when you're like, oh, this excites me, or this starts to take my breath away, or I start to imagine myself in a different role or having different things in my life, that's when you should sign up, because it's a commitment. It's expensive, right? But the skills that I learn, I still use on the job today. That excitement is what I've taken in for the last year and what makes me so successful now. I'm a subject matter expert in an entire new industry in under a year. I'm a sought out speaker, and when people see me, they get excited.